It's a new vlog, and it is 4:15 in the afternoon, and I need to get ready because I have a Penguin Random House event at 6 at Jinsei restaurant. Okay, I'm really excited because I haven't been to the Jinsei restaurant ever, and it's in Waterfall. If you're in Johannesburg, you know, or you've probably heard of it. It's in the Waterfall area at some center in Waterfall. My sister's been there, and one of my friends has also been there, so I'm looking forward to going there. But I need coffee. I really need coffee, and I need it cold today. So we're gonna make an iced coffee, and then while I go upstairs to do my makeup, I'll be sipping on my coffee. I had a late night last night talking to Lulu on the phone. We spoke for about 4 hours, and I was having adult beverages. So I woke up very fragile, and I've been fragile all day. And I can't say I'm 100%. I'm probably like 70%. Going to this restaurant, I don't plan on having adult beverages. If they can give me a mocktail, we call it a day. That's it. I can't. Alright. I don't want it too strong. She's ready. Oh no, I should have done an espresso. Bummer. No ice, my dear. Espresso. Let me take a little bit of a swig. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, that's good. I need to close up the windows and the curtains. Oh, darling, yes, you are the girl I dream about. Love it. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa, wait a whoa. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is too good. Oh, thank you, summertime, for being back. Thank you, summertime fine, because we're going to be having a lot more of these. I actually just want to see the capsules that I used. It's from a new flavor that I wanted to try. So the intensity is 10, okay? We're not faffing about. That's what it means. It's going to get me up real quick. But outside of the fact that the intensity is 10, it's delicious. Just in case you might want to know which one it is, it's Cafe Verona Ristretto. Okay, Cafe Verona Ristretto. It's a Starbucks capsule. It's not an espresso capsule. Sorry about that. I used it in my Nespresso machine, and I actually need to descale my Nespresso machine. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But my dear, delicious. My favorite from the Nespresso brand, that is also intensity 10. Most of my coffee capsules are intensity 10 or intensity 7 or 8. I don't normally go below that because I'm a coffee lover. As much as I'm a tea lover, I'm a coffee lover. But my favorite one from the Nespresso range is the Ispirazione Italiana. Ristretto Italiana, I don't know. But it's an intensity 10. The capsule is black. That should already tell you all you need to know. There's a few of them in there, so I just keep extras down here. Let's go get some makeup on, titivate my hair. Outfit. I might need to iron my outfit first before I put my makeup on. Never mind the fact that my house is so dirty. It's so dirty. There's clothes everywhere. It's so dirty. It's so unlike me. But I couldn't be bothered because Lily's coming tomorrow, and that's all that matters. Okay. All right. I'm thinking. I love how somebody was like, Kat, you need to get stairs that the wardrobe, like the thing is too high because I always have to stretch. Kat, you need to get those stairs. I got it. I do have them. I just don't use them because I don't think it's that high, but whatever. I'm thinking I'm going to wear this dress, okay? I want to keep it very light, very flirty. Tie up the waist. I can't wear heels at this current juncture. Do I need to iron this? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I can't wear heels at this current juncture because of my healing knee injury and the SASMA Awards. Have you voted? Have you voted for me in the SASMA Awards? www.sasma.co.za. If you're South African, I know some of you guys can't vote because you're from outside South Africa, and that sucks. But thank you for trying, and keep trying. Maybe something could change. I can't wear heels, and I want to wear heels come November, so I'm being very easy on my knee. Okay, it feels pretty good. It's pretty much, I'd like to say about 80% there, 85% there, but I need it to be 100% for SASMA. Hear my chat. So I think this is what I'm going to wear. And then shoes, I might just go, I wanted to wear it with these. I don't know if you guys can see it. I wanted to wear it with these, but I'm staying away. I'm staying away. Nothing heely. Nothing heely. So we're not going to do that. The espadrille look-alike slip-ons from Zara. I'm going to wear it with these. I might change that up, but let me go iron this quickly, and then I'll sit down with you guys and do my makeup. I literally have 45 minutes to get ready and get the hell up out of here. So, nyeza, relaxa, nyeza. How? Guys, Goa shem. Naka Goa, upa. Yo, naka Goa ene. Khobet. So I'm out. I'm almost out of that one anyway. Naka Goa bed. I was on the phone with Lulu last night, and I don't know who the hell we thought we were, because we were both having beverages and we both had to work. I had to work this morning, and imagine Niki Goa. The only time I finished properly for the day was around 2, and then I took a nap. I was just like, I can't do this. I haven't been able to eat anything outside of a piece of meat, and to be honest, that is why I'm looking forward to Jinsei tonight. So tonight is the launch of a recipe book. The name of his recipe book is called C4. I'll put it here, also The Cooking Husband. And I suppose he's going to be cooking and preparing some meals for us today, much like when we went last year in the wintertime to the Amarula. It was also with Penguin Random House. We went to the Amarula cookbook with the one that was a collaboration between the Lazy Makatse and J Something. J Something! Love him down, guess son. Love him down. Just I love how he loves his wife. Honestly, that's all it is for me. I love. I follow him on TikTok. I love how he loves his wife, and like, ooh, and I think right now bako Portugal. Yeah, guys. This is one of my favorite Bobbi Brown concealers in golden. It's one of my favorites. So my makeup application, all of that hasn't really changed. This is your opportunity to see me putting on my makeup again, just in case you're new here. But my makeup application really hasn't changed. It's the same thing. The only thing that I do change is the foundation that I use in the colder months and the foundation that I use in the warmer summer months. Because in the colder months, I prefer the heavier foundation. So we're talking Huda, we're talking double wear, we're talking, what's this? There's a MAC one, Studio Fix, but I think I'm going to use Studio Fix today. I love it for the winter time because it's full coverage, but it's also like a heavy foundation, right? Maybelline Superstay is also really great in the winter time. I love them. All of them, the ones that I've mentioned, leave matte finishes, so I like that as well. Actually, I love all my foundations to have matte finishes. I don't like, because I sweat a lot. So for me, if I'm wearing a matte foundation in the middle of summer, even if I sweat, I just end up looking a little like radiant. So I love that. I love that. My trusty, pocket fan is always around, but yeah, I sweat quite a bit, so I don't, I hate that about me. Ugh. I've got even sweat beads right here, just a little bit. So yeah, I sweat quite a bit, but this is largely because I was ironing and I need a chaser, guys. I need to buy a new one of these. It's probably, because I've had this one for over a year now. It's probably 3 trillion. It's probably 3 trillion. Yo, Bobby Brown shame. I've also been considering getting the DJI. Yeah, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I've been thinking about it, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Now, because I'm somebody who, I don't like drawing attention to myself in public, that's why a lot of the time I will film using my phone. But now that the iPhone 17 is out, she's a beauty, Shem, I'm not gonna lie. And I haven't upgraded my phone in years, actually, so who knows? No, I'm kidding. I don't think I'm that person anymore who's willing to pay the exorbitant Apple prices. If I am gonna upgrade my phone, I would get the 16 or something, but I don't think that I would get the latest one. Doubt it. So anyway, so I'm thinking of upgrading to the DJI. Very, very excited about it. I'm definitely going to bite the bullet. So I'm thinking of biting the bullet. I am going to bite the bullet. I'm going to buy it. Within the next few weeks, I am going to buy it because as somebody who really doesn't like, not too much now, who doesn't like filming or drawing attention to myself publicly, it's very small, which for me is something that I like about it. I really like that about it. Katleho, you need to be out of this house in the next 25 minutes. So now I just put a little bit of lighter creamy concealer. This is the Superstay one that I use. Yeah, it's the Superstay one that I use in the color 30H. I don't know what 30H means. But yeah, it feels so good when you use a new beauty blender. It's so nice on the skin. And I need to actually wash my brushes. I haven't washed them in over like 2 or 3 weeks. I need to wash them. But it's largely because I don't wear my makeup. I don't wear my makeup every day. I don't wear makeup every day. So it takes me a while in between brush washes. But I need to do it. The Maybelline Fit Me 126 Nude around my eyes, because I like the area around my eyes to be bright. So Maybelline Fit Me 126 Nude. It's just on the table right now, and I'm trying to work really fast here because I don't have time. Oh, I'm so glad that Lily is coming tomorrow, because this desk tomorrow, it's gonna be so nice. So yes, as I was saying, I'm thinking of getting the DJI. It's nice, it's small, it's tiny. So for me, it'll be so great to carry because, I jump easy as a camera. You know what I'm saying? If you get that phrasing, then I jump easy. So I really think that it's time. I've been thinking about it for a couple of months, and I know it's the camera that all the content creators use. And hey ho, guess what? I'm a content creator. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving myself a couple of weeks. Couple of weeks. Powder MAC skin finish. What's it? Mineralized skin finish in dark. I've been on TikTok quite regularly lately. Like, you guys should follow me on TikTok. I give some sound advice when I feel like it. I really do. I give some sound advice when I feel like it, and you should follow me on TikTok, okay? Contour powder, Bobbi Brown in dark, deep. Bronzing powder, Bobbi Brown in deep. Same. I use literally the same products because I feel like my makeup game has become top tier and I don't want to change anything, right? Sometimes I'll add extra highlighters to the mix and stuff, but very rarely. I've got so much makeup, y'all. I've got so much makeup. I don't do that. Just a bit of bronzing on the cheeks. My love has come along. My lonely days are over. And something hello. Alright, stop playing. That's a beautiful song. This is so sad that this makeup is gonna come off after a couple of hours. It's actually quite sad, but whatever. Simple. Once I put on my lashes, it's over, babe. Inner corner, little bit of a shine in the inner corner, okay, of the R. That went right into my eye. Wow, my eye on the inside is glowing. Wow. Okay. We're all in this together. So pretty much done. Lips are going to be done in the car when I get to the event, so I don't need to worry about that now. I'll just put the lip products in my bag. And sweetie, no! Hey. Glues and everything getting stuck on the fingers. I hate it. Alright, let's go. Nicely on the side. Slightly lift the sleeves. Tie it on the side. I like to do a little loop on the side as opposed to in the center. Love to do a little one on the side. Yeah, I think that's cute. Isn't that cute? Lovely. Oh, so cute. Anyway, this is what we're doing on the neck, and then I'm just gonna literally throw this on top. Is it gonna be too long? And then I'm going to put this one on as well, if I can. I'm really bad at putting on. That's why necklaces, I like ones that I don't have to take off. I'm really bad at putting them on because my long nails. That yardley smells too good. But that Valentino Donna is gonna smell better. Alright, let's go downstairs. Let me close up here. Okay. My purse. Lip products. I'll put these on the top actually. Some Estee Lauder, some Brazilian Bom Dia moisturizer cream kind of thing. Not Brazilian. What's the name of these people? Sol de Janeiro. Ooh, I'm sweating. Can you tell? Okay, blotting powder, blotting paper, keys, car keys. Do I need a pen? You always need a pen in life. Hey, hi everybody. Ooh, it's a Saturday morning. It's literally 20 to 12. It is the weekend of the Delicious Festival. Yeah, to those who are going, have a good time. Have a good time. I just got back from the shops. Honestly, the point of today was really to just chill and do nothing, and that is exactly what's about to happen. However, I wanted to wake up in the morning, early in the morning, and go pick up a couple of things because I know for a fact that it's going to be packed at the stores today. And for sure, when I was driving back home and I was looking at all the complexes in and around my area, so I was just like, oh, thank goodness I'm done. Thank goodness I'm done. I went into the store to get a couple of things that I needed. And of course, knowing me, knowing how I am, I got more than what I needed. I went a little crazy. Okay? And when I mean it, I went a little crazy. Just one item in 3 items that I wasn't planning to buy at all. But I thought, you know what, let's do a little holicky thing. Dirty chai latte, double shot with oat milk. My bag. Anyway, so first stop was Dis-Chem because I needed more milk. The reason why I needed more milk is because, more oat milk rather, you know this, is because I told you guys earlier on in the video, on the day that I was going to the Penguin Random House event, I told you guys that this one, I'm going to, that's my humidifier. I told you guys that this one, Cafe Verona Starbucks by Nespresso, Cafe Verona Ristretto, I'm going to pick it up again, and best believe I did. But when I was there, I saw another Intensity 10 Starbucks by Nespresso single origin. This is single origin. I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to look that up. This is Sumatra. So I picked this up as well. Sumatra is the one on top. This one right here. And then I picked this one below because, wow, Cafe Verona, delicious, delicious. But I'd actually gone into Dis-Chem for these I got from Checkers, which was next door to Dis-Chem. I went into Dis-Chem for my girl, absolutely love her, and also my girl. These are my favorite lens wipes for my glasses, my cameras, all of that. They're too small for the laptop, but they're really, really good for my glasses. I hate fingerprint stains on my glasses or any other kind of, bump stain thing on my glasses. I hate it. And the only one that seems to work is this one. There is another one that's like in a blue box. Nah. So when I was also there, I saw these really cute chocolates, okay? And I think it's their local chocolates called Nova. Look at the covers on those. You crazy? You for real? Now, I'm not a big chocolate fan, but sometimes I'll indulge myself in a dark chocolate or two, a piece or two. Something like this for me would last months. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know that some people can finish this size in a sitting. I'm not that big on chocolate. However, these, I was just like, I'm just gonna support whoever this company is. And goodbye, malaria. Proceeds go towards the fight against malaria. We love that. We love it. So one of them, this one is a milk chocolate with salted caramel. Anyone who knows me knows that I love salted caramel. Salted caramel, anything. I love it. And then this one is dark chocolate. salted caramel, cashew, and chili. Look at that. Man, I don't even want to open these boxes. They're so nice. I feel like I should shoot some content with it, like shoot a picture with like a book on the side. You see my chat? On like a nice little picnic blanket. You see my chat? Do you see where it's going? And then what I saw here is from the same brand as this, butternut, cinnamon, macadamia, peanut butter. Butter. And they had the bottle as well, but the bottle is quite expensive. It's about $85, and I wasn't sure, like, what if I don't like it? So I went and I picked this up to try it on like a slice of toast or whatever, whenever, and see how it goes. You know what I mean? See how it goes. So we've got the milk here, all that stuff. I went into Woolies, lemons, because they go into my water every day. And then I got these. These are some of my favorites, just snacks, on the go snacks. The salami and mozzarella rolls. Love them. I got 2 of those because I felt like today, when you're a whiskey drinker, anything that is biltong, salami, oh, it's brilliant. It goes really well. Anything dried meat, my bang, it goes really well with. And because it's Saturday and I'm pretty sure that at some point in the afternoon, I'm probably going to have a beverage and all of that. Okay, got myself some ginger. There's a recipe that I want to try that calls for ginger. I forgot what it's called, but I saved it. I saw it on TikTok and I wanted to save it, and it required ginger and garlic, and I didn't have ginger, so I went and I picked up some ginger. Should I not feel like having an adult beverage today, I might just pour myself in a nice little champagne glass. This, as somebody who barely ever drinks champagne or wine. The last time I drank wine was at the event for Penguin Random House, but before that I hadn't had wine in a very long time, because I hardly drink wine, hardly drink bubbles unless really I'm celebrating something. I thought, if I want to have something a little cute, a little sexy, I've got a little bit of gin in the cupboard, and if I don't want whiskey, I could have that with this ruby grapefruit. Are you guys, this, if you are a Woolies person and you haven't tasted this, I don't know how. And the mint mojito, I don't know how. What is your plan? And I haven't bought this in a really long time, so I'm excited to have them. Yeah, fruits, maybe a little later with the salami. Have a little charcuterie plate for one with my whiskey. Yeah, and then vegetables for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I'm going to cook Sunday gos. I'm thinking lamb chops, made in the oven, lamb chops, and then some roasted vegetables. Plan for tomorrow. And that's it. Oh, no. That isn't it. Let me put this away and then show you the best part. And you're going to judge me for it. And you know what? I don't care. Okay. As always, I also picked up some candles from Mr. Price. You guys know I pick up candles from time to time because I sleep with a candle on. Lit. I sleep with a candle lit in my bedroom at night, and I've done this pretty much every day since 2020. And in some way, it feels very warm and comforting and safe for me to keep the candle on. There are days where I feel like I need a heavy and deep sleep, and because of that I need the whole room to be dark, and sometimes I don't switch it on, especially I don't light it, especially when it's a mentally heavy kind of day, then I don't light the candle. But most nights definitely light the candle, and it's just a reminder for me, like where we've come from, with 2020 and the amount of lives that were lost and how difficult it was. 2020 to 2022 for me and my family specifically was very difficult. As much as things are not perfect yet. Everything is on the road, and I'm very grateful. But we were carried by God and whatever higher power you believe in. I'm adding them here as well. Our family was carried by that. We had losses, not a lot, losses due to COVID. It was a very scary time. Work was a very scary time. So there's something very sentimental for me to sleep with a candle lit every night. Very, very sentimental. And it's always, even the people, irrespective, like even when I have somebody in the room with me, you know what I mean? Like with a partner or whatever, like it's a standard. It's a standard. Unless I'm not sleeping at home, then it's a different thing. But my little sister, when she was here visiting for a week, she loved it. She loved the fact that the room didn't get so dark. And she was just like, the candle makes it look really nice. And I'm like, I know. Anyway, so that's why I love candles, and I'll always have a love for candles and humidifiers. The splurge that I did, are you surprised? Are you surprised? Nope, you're not. So the splurge that I did is I picked myself up 3 books. Whoa, son of one. But this one I had to pick up because I love the works of Simone de Beauvoir, and I hardly ever find hard copy, physical copies. If any of my friends are watching this, next time you get me anything, you get me a collection of works by Simone de Beauvoir. Okay, and this one is The Inseparables, which follows around the period of the 1940s. It follows a group of friends, 2 women who become friends around this really tumultuous time in France. I think it's in France. It doesn't say, but it says André, France, and Sylvie, probably France. They become friends, but we follow their journey as they become friends, and things happen and turmoil happens, and then they aren't friends anymore. So we follow that trajectory and that journey because of outside forces and because of just the relationship that they have with one another, from being friends to not being friends anymore. So I'm really excited to read this one. I'm really excited to add to my book collection. Listen, when it comes to my vintage selection, my classics, my all of that, I'm very serious about what kind of books I pick. So we've got a lot of Gabriel Marquez. We've got a lot of Franz Kafka. We've got a lot of James Baldwin, Sylvia Plath. I'm very particular. I'm not crazy about the classics like the Bronte sisters. I really love Vivian Woolf. I love Vivian Woolf, so I'm very particular. And for me, Simone de Beauvoir fits in those shelves as well. So I'm excited. If you're a friend and you're watching, then we've got We Were Once Girls, and honestly, the cover. Jesus. The cover, okay? This is by, I can never say her name, but I'll try, Iwanose Odafen, okay? And I think this is the latest one. The one before, I also don't have, but I was looking at both of them, and I thought, you know what, let me pick up the latest one. And it looks really interesting. So in this one, we follow 3 friends who were always essentially really destined to be best friends. And we watch how they navigate their lives through political turmoil and political instability, strikes all over and so on. And they navigate their lives through all of that. And then their connection is shattered when one of them goes through an assault. Basically, an assault, and it takes them down it takes them down separate paths. Sorry, I can't talk. It takes them down separate paths, and we see that we watch we watch, we read, and we see if they can overcome it or not. Very interesting. I wanted to read that. I have been shying away from reading African authors, especially African female authors, because I just feel like there's this narrative with Pan-African writing, especially by the women, that every single book that they read, tomorrow I become woman, that is written, tomorrow I become woman, all of the authors that we so dearly love and all of that, there seems to be always some kind of struggle that the main character has to go through. There's either a broken down marriage, an abuse, an assault. And even with this one, I saw it and I was like, oh, I hate it. Why must there always be some kind of struggle, especially with just African women telling African women's stories? Sometimes we just love for it to just be nice and fun and flirty, or a literary fiction that isn't plagued with struggle love, with pain, with abuse, with turmoil, with political unrest. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just want to read a book that doesn't have any of that. But I guess the time will come, just not yet. So, but this one I had to pick it up. I think that cover is exceptional. And then the next one is one of my favorite romance authors. Now, I've read Emily Henry, I've read, but when it comes to romance, no one does it like Abby Jimenez. For me, Abby Jimenez, mwah, she nails romance. No one does it for me like she does. And this just made me think of the summer. I mean, we're going into the warmer months, babe. Hey, no. We're going into the warmer months, and I was just like, nah, man. I need to pick up a book that is just, and I'm a lover of love. I'm a lover girl. I love love. I love being in love. I love celebrating love. I love watching people fall in love or be in love or just show love to each other, and just people watching that. I am a lover girl through and through. Like, out of all my friends, I'm a lover girl. I'm the softie, believe it or not. My friends are hard, okay? But I'm the softie when it comes to love. So sometimes, I don't read romance a lot, but every now and again, I just really love to dive into a nice romance that I can read and just get lost in. You know what I'm saying? And that'll help me, just believe in love again, I mean, I do. Groceries, believe in love again. If you know that line. If you know, groceries, hey, groceries. Believe in love again. But anyway, I do believe in love. It's just that I don't have very positive opinions on love and relationships nowadays. But maybe this might bring me back. You hear my chat? Maybe this might bring me back and make me believe. I just want to believe. So this is Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer. And given the fact that we are now in spring and we are heading to summer, I can start reading it anytime it's sit time, to be honest. So I picked that up. Quite pricey. Books are not cheap. So that was a splurge, definitely for me. No more splurging. It was closed a couple of weeks ago. Now it's booked. Nah, bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done. What I'm currently reading is, and I'm listening to it in here on Everand, 1,000 Splendid Suns. This is a reread. This is one of the most heartbreaking books I've read. And it's a reread because I read it in varsity. I think I was in varsity or late high school, grade 11, grade 12, I don't know, or varsity. And I absolutely, you know what, I'll know when I can see the published date, actually. 2007. So I read it in varsity, definitely in varsity. And you know what? Beautiful, but absolutely heartbreaking. And as I thought it would, it's already tugging at my heartstrings. When I think about Miriam and her husband Rashid, if I could punch Rashid in the face, I would. I would. But it's mostly about a friendship between two women, Miriam and Layla. So we get, in the first part, we get introduced to Miriam, who is a young 14-year-old girl who is going through a really tough time in Kabul. And she lives there with her mother, and her mother was actually a nanny to a man who had 3 wives. And this man had an extramarital thing with the nanny, got pregnant, and Miriam happened. But now, ever since Miriam was Miriam, she was ostracized from the rest of her family with other siblings. She was ostracized from the 3 wives with their children because she was known as a bastard child, right? And so because of that, she really grew up very difficult. And one day she decides, no, she wants to confront her father and, you know, be introduced to her siblings, and she wants to know the rest of her family. She wants to know, bro. And on the day that she does that, her mother just begs and pleads with her, please don't do it, don't do it. On the day that she does that, she comes back home to her mother and something has happened. I'll be spoiling it if I say anything. Something has happened. Eventually, fast forward, Miriam at 15 gets wed. She is married off to a man who is 40 years old, and she's 15. So you can imagine how livid this book is making me. And I already know that's how far I am right now. And we're introduced to Layla now. I already know that it's going to break my heart later on down in the line. I've read it before. I'm in my rereading phase, so this is what I'm reading right now. This was bought for me by Mbali. Mbali bought me this book for my birthday, and she knew that I'd read it. She has also read it, and I think so. She has read it as well, and we both wanted to reread it. So I've already started. I know for a fact she's not going to start for a while, but I've already started. Beautiful books. These books just scream. These ones are summertime, even summertime fun, nice colors, but these books scream me. Little bit of vintage, little bit of African female authors writing, little bit of romance, because I love me some romance, and then a little bit of break my heart, and I hope I never die. All right, I'm gonna just take a little bit of a break right now. I will be back maybe a little bit later, but maybe not. I don't know. Planning on just chilling out today. Yeah, just gonna chill. So maybe I might be back. Maybe I might not. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little portion of the video. The Penguin event was really nice. I had such a great time with Charity and Vuvu and Umpile, and we were there for the launch of C4, the Cooking Husband's book launch, recipe book launch, and yeah, it was a good time. It was a great night out. It's always nice to just sit and chill with adults and beautiful women and have great conversations over wine and drinks and food, and it was fabulous. I think I got home at around 11 that evening, but it was a time. All right, I'll speak to you guys a little bit later. Okay, love you so much. Okay, bye. Streets. That's so funny. Yes. Pink drink for the girl. Want you ice cold, right? Yeah. That's it. Ooh, Ruby, baby. So good. It needs like a slice of lemon. I think that'll make it too bitter though.